What's up, everyone? Willie Apple here, and today we're going to be talking about WWDC 2024 leaks and rumors. We're going to discuss them. Well, this OBS YouTube live control panel isn't working right today, so I'll just go here. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today, and we're going to be doing a bunch of predictions as well, with a lot of stuff. Alright, let me just adjust my windows real fast so I could share my screen and close Xcode real fast. Alright, here we are. So, I'm going to bring a new Safari window up over here so we could see everything. Alright. Wait, what do you mean too late? We're going to be looking at rumors because the ones close are usually the ones that are correct. Alright, so Apple push into AI happening after Craig Federighi tried Microsoft AI coding tool. Interesting. 9 p.m. and I have to work. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. I might try to do it earlier tomorrow. I just could not today. We'll do an early one today, but I'm sorry. But yeah, hope you have a great night. But yeah. Alright, so AI coding. Yeah, so I think we might get AI coding inside of Xcode, if this is true. Alright. Will we get this feature, though? RCS for texting 911. That would be a pretty good feature if we can get this ability. Like, there's a robber in my house. Take a picture, for example, and send it to 911, and they could do investigations or send photos from security cameras. That would be a pretty good feature for iOS 18, for if they bring RCS to the iPhone. Alright, but a passwords app. This one is actually pretty interesting. Passwords app. So I guess I'm not gonna actually show it, but we have the password section inside of macOS right here. So inside of system settings. So I'm wondering, with this system settings reorganization and stuff like that, are they going to remove the password section from the passwords manager, like in settings? I know there's a passwords app for Mac called Keychain Access, but I'm going to, real fast, I'm kind of scared it's going to open up on my main display with all my passwords. Oh, it's an alias, it's not even... Okay, so this pop-up comes up when you open it. So screen with... So it says modify... Oh, it disappeared. So, keychain access. There it is. Modify your passwords in system settings. Go to passwords and system settings and manage your passwords and passkeys. Set verification codes. So, it is basically just try to convince you to use the passwords manager inside of here. So technically we do have a passwords app, but Apple kind of moved it to the password section in system settings, so I think they might go back. Since it's also pretty hard, and a lot of people are downloading authenticator apps for their iPhones instead of just using the built-in authenticator in system settings, something they don't actually need. So I don't want to dox myself, so I'm just gonna force quit it. All right. So yeah, it's pretty interesting that Apple's gonna bring a password app to the Mac and iPhone. Something I would think is pretty useful, actually. But my question is, are they gonna remove the password section from settings entirely, since that'd be kind of redundant? Alright, 2020 Apple Design Award winners, and now... Why they announce this early? Don't they usually announce this the day of WWDC? I'm confused. Or am I just wrong? We'll see. iOS 18. Let's just click here. So redesigning app icon colors. That would be amazing to have built in. I wonder if it's going to be AI integrated. Oh, that would be a pretty cool thing. Yeah, accent colors. Not accent colors, really? No, it's recoloring the icons inside of iOS. I know these are like accent colors in the past, but redesigning the app icon, like making them all black or all purple, for example, just to match people's personality. Like, to be honest, I see iOS 18 as a home screen, a home screen update. Like, kind of like the lock screen in iOS 16, we're going to get home screen update. And iOS 17 was basically nothing. Nothing really too notable in iOS 17 besides Swift data, which is the only thing I really care about from iOS 17. Yeah. Oh. So accent colors like on macOS. I don't think we're going to get this feature. So, accent colors. I don't think we're getting this, unfortunately. It just seems way too weird for Apple to add now rather than any other time. Also, who changes their accent color? I personally don't see it on multicolor. Like, to be honest, I like everything being colorful, not just one consistent color. But that's just me, I guess. I do it. Okay. Alright. But AI features. Yeah. Photo retouching, the Photos app. Auto-generated playlists. Voice memo transcriptions. Suggested replies for emails and messages. Ooh, okay. Enabled from terminal. Wait, quick question. Very cool navy blue. If you do it with the terminal, can you choose whatever color you want for the accent color? I mean, that would be pretty cool. But I guess you could also bug the system out, which is why Apple has pre-described ones in review. I think I got an email here. I think it's something important, so I'm just gonna do this real fast. Oh no, it's not important. Never mind. Alright. Here we are. Alright, Siri in-app expansion. This one would be amazing to see. Like, to be honest, instead of having it, you press and hold the power button to ask Siri, I think this should be, it's always just listening. Kind of like what Hey Siri does, or Siri, I'm sorry if I doxed, activated some of your Siris, but let's move on. But if we could just say, open specific documents, move a note from one folder to another, that would be amazing to see, and we don't need to, like, trigger Siri or anything. But at the same time, I can see how that would be inconvenient for some, so Siri for Apple Watch. With rumors suggesting that we could see a version of Siri optimized for on-the-go tasks. The only thing I'm hoping for is that you can use Siri offline on your Apple Watch. For example, on runs, you could ask Siri. One thing I want is the ability to turn on and off the always on display with Siri on the Apple Watch. So I don't need to like dig through settings. I need to turn it on and off depending on what I'm using my Apple Watch for at that time. Like running, I would want it on, but like when I'm not doing anything, I usually want it off just to save battery for the day, because, yeah. Home screen revamp, more customization, placing icons anywhere, basically. And then wasn't this up here? Okay, whatever. Yeah, AI, maps, AI. But topographic maps, I think they kind of look ugly, so I honestly hope this is optional and not required. But, yeah. Calculator app, we're finally getting one on this thing right here. This magical sheet of glass could do anything except do math. I mean, you can with Spotlight, but why doesn't it have a calculator app yet? It's one of the things that I don't like about iPadOS, no calculator app. Alright, but Apple, yeah, they got a lot of stuff here. Okay, but RCS is a big one. Control Center, it could have a refreshed design. Honestly, hope it's like the iOS 10 version with the multiple pages and stuff like that. Something along the lines of that. Yeah. Hello, Evie. Welcome back to the stream. We're discussing iOS 18 leaks right now, and then we'll get to macOS in a bit. And then accessibility, they did announce some accessibility features already, like eye tracking, but with this, we went over, is iOS 18 getting a redesign or not? And I say, yes, it's getting a redesign, but, yeah. Yeah, but eye tracking, it's basically, they do have it on the Mac, actually. I think it's going to be similar to what it is on the Mac, except it's going to be grid focus based. But, yeah. let's see, what is it? Move cursor. Yeah, your GitHub and it's in pointer control. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna turn it on for the heck of it. Pointer control. Head pointer. That's what they call it on Mac OS. Is it on? Is it on? It's not doing anything. Or where? Oh, it's all the way over here. What I think it's using my continuity camera since I'm using continuity camera right now. Is there a way to click it? Do you know if there's a way to click it? Yeah, I look at the camera. Yeah, so I'm looking at my MacBook. Well, not my MacBook camera, my iPhone camera right now since I think that's what it's doing. But yeah, I'm just going to. I need to be a little bit more sensitive, I think. Pointer speed. Set it to, not 700. 100% speed. Okay, oh, that's a lot better. Alternative pointer actions. There it is. Okay, yeah, that's too sensitive. I'm just gonna do this. Set this to 70%. Alternative pointer action. 1 second. There we go. Alright, alternative pointer actions. Left click. Action blink. There should be like a blink option. Not F11. Camera options. Oh, okay, camera options. Alright. Okay, eye blink. Default. Stick tongue out, default. Alright. So, if I do this... Well, what is it supposed to do? This is a little bit confusing here, but we're supposed to get something along the lines of this. Eye blink. But yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to get something along the lines of this in iOS, which is pretty cool to think about. Something I guess a lot of people with like no arms could do. Like they could finally have an iPhone. Think about that. But yeah, music haptics. This one's gonna be pretty cool. I might just turn this on for... Okay, welcome back, Austin. I might just turn this on just to feel haptics for music. But honestly, I hope Apple does not restrict it to Apple Music only. I know I'm an Apple Music user, but I hope they don't restrict it to Apple Music and you can do it with Spotify. It's just any feature. Alright. Alright. Vocal shortcuts, vehicle motion cues. This one's gonna be big. Like, Apple fixes motion sickness inside of, so you can have those dots on the side. I will be pretty cool to have. Yeah, I hope they don't restrict it at all. I hope it's just any audio, like having haptics for just audio. I love haptics so much, so yeah. Okay, CarPlay, we're getting this so deaf people can drive and like hear the sirens and stuff like that. I think this is what this is for. Okay, live captions on Vision Pro. Thought they had live captions, but I guess they did not. Yeah, this is really amazing to see. Alright. Let's go to Mac OS 15. Do they have one? Or, yep, here it is. Alright, so Siri and search, supposed to be improved. I don't think deaf people are allowed to... Really? I thought they are. In the US, I'm just going to do that. It's important to note that driving while deaf is legal, although some states may enforce some requirements, like having full view mirrors in their cars. Yeah, so it is legal to drive deaf, but you need to have like accommodations and stuff like that, which makes sense because they want everyone to be safe on the road. Our glorious government, just kidding. Alright. Okay, Siri and app expansion. So, if this is coming to macOS, this is going to be huge. Like, imagine not needing to touch a mouse or keyboard again. You could just use your voice. Like, open Xcode. Var body sum view text, put subscribe in there, put like in there. Like, okay, yeah, speaking of liking and subscribing, if you haven't done that yet, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, so we could hopefully reach out to more people, reach a stream out to more people. Alright. App and feature updates. Yeah. Whoa, okay. Okay, app and feature updates, so passwords, new passwords app. Safari messages. I wonder, is Apple I wonder if Apple can code things once on iOS, or if, yeah, it's family friendly. That's what this channel is. I want it to be family friendly just so monetization can exist, but yeah. You heard of the new passwords app rumor? Yeah. We went over that a little bit earlier. I think it's before you joined the stream, but we did see the passwords app. End of OpenCore. Why do you hope it's going to be the end of OpenCore? But I don't think it's going to be at the end of OpenCore, but hoping it's going to be the end of OpenCore, I think it's kind of messed up, especially for e-waste and stuff like that. Like, it's good to let these Macs run new software like StyDirect. This is macOS 14 only right now, but yeah, hopefully it's because of Swift data, and I chose to use Swift data instead of Core data. However, speaking of OpenCore, I don't think it's going to work once on Intel Macs, once Apple Silicon is like the only thing, because they would probably stop compiling it for Intel altogether. And what's OpenCore going to do? Uncompile it? So yeah, I think once Apple Silicon is the only thing. Yeah, I like following along the development of OpenCore. It's come a long way since I first saw it. But yeah. Oh, speaking of OpenCore, there's like, if you try to uninstall OpenCore, there's like a trash can Mac. I'm gonna show you. It's kind of funny. Alright, download the installer. Alright. I'm going to download the uninstaller, just so I could show you what it is like. That funny icon right here. So here's that funny icon. It's actually pretty clever just using a trash can Mac. The one that looks like a trash can and putting the app icon in there. That's pretty cool. But obviously I don't need the application uninstaller. Yeah. Yeah, Apple would never ever make macOS open source. I think it's up to, like, if the European Union said all apps, all programs, all operating systems should be open sourced, that would cause a lot of confusion. I would pull Willy Widgets and StyDirect out of the European Union if that was a thing, in protest of, because I don't want, like, my code getting doxxed. Like, I write safe code, but I don't want it getting doxxed and stolen. So that's why I don't open source my own apps. I think OpenCore's trying to get OpenCore support on Apple Silicon. Like, EU. Yeah. Yeah, that's called governments abusing their power if they made it so all code needs to be open sourced. But yeah, it's gonna be, yeah. It's kind of impressive. OpenCore still works, especially macOS Sonoma, on a 2007 Mac. Now, that is obviously unusable, but still. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, native over-the-air system updates. What is OpenCore? Just curious. It's just running the latest version of macOS on older Macs, like from 2007 up to any unsupported with Ventura. Yeah, WillyWitch will be open source before macOS. True, and I refuse to open source it, at least for now. At least, maybe if I no longer want to work on WillyWidgets, then I'll open source it. But I do have the GitHubs for both StudyDirect and WillyWidgets, but I use it but they're private, so I use it for personal use. But yeah, let's go back to leaks and rumors. I don't think OpenCore. I think the macOS after this year's is going to be the first one to support Apple Silicon and only Apple Silicon. But yeah. We'll open source when Apple comes up with macOS 69. It actually could be sooner, actually. Like, in 10 years, I'm obviously not going to care about WillyWidgets anymore. Custom aerial utility. I forgot about custom aerial utility. I still have the source code, but I don't really touch that app anymore. It's kind of bad. Alright, but like, yeah, AI-based photo editing. But yeah. Alright, notes, calendars and reminders, and then a calculator app. Alright, right now, in the chat, tell me if you like this design for the calculator app, what they have in macOS right now, or if you rather would have the iOS design on macOS, maybe with like the blurred effects background. Like, I don't like this design. I hope Apple completely overhauls it, redesigns it, brings the iOS calculator to the Mac. Alright. Apple Music Smart Song Transition. So I'm going to bring this over here. We do have the crossfade feature already. Right here, crossfade, but it doesn't even work. Like, if I do this, crossfade is like very gimmicky. So yeah. Working and watching live at the same time. Oh, cool. Alright. Keynotes, numbers, and pages. I don't think this is going to be announced necessarily at WWDC. Oh yeah, I removed music from WillyWidgets. That's intentional. Like, there used to be a file called decisions.mp3. I excluded that from compiling, so that's why music doesn't work anymore. I should remove the toggle from WillyWidgets, but that's not going to happen, I don't think. It's very minor. But I don't think the keynote numbers and pages generative AI is going to be a WWDC announcement necessarily, but maybe it's going to be an iPhone announcement. Like at the iPhone event, they're going to be like, keynote numbers and pages gets these set of AI features. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, Swift 6 is coming in WWDC for sure. Apple has confirmed that it's going to be a public release this fall. That's all they said. But Swift 6 is going to be coming with iOS 18 at WWDC this year. I don't think WWDC is going to be 3 hours. There's no way it's going to be 3 hours. Maybe an hour and 30 minutes. But they... TV app. Last year they rushed through with a lot of the software. Like, macOS could have had a lot more talk. Like, I can't show that right now. Close that. Oh my gosh, I do not want to show WWDC24. I just want to go to the page. Go to movie. There we go. Alright. 2 hours and 8 minutes. It's not going to be more than 2 hours and 8 minutes. WWDC24, I don't think it's going to be big. Like, just look at the name Apple came up with for WWDC, if we can find it. Let's click learn more, and maybe it will be there. Developer.apple.com. Let's see, where is it? Click here. Action packed. What is that name for? It seems a little bit rushed. Doesn't sound really Apple-like. So it's either Apple rushed the event, kind of, which I don't think they did. They filmed these things way in advance. Like months in advance. But Action Pack doesn't sound really Apple-like, to be honest. But yeah. Event to download in PKGLO. Do they film the event or stream it live? They actually filmed the event way in advance. They used to go live, but then COVID hit, and then they started doing them, recording them, and then going in person. But you know these gradients here? They look like the Apple Sports gradients, kind of. Then how do they stream it on YouTube if it's film? They just take the video and then put in OBS. Here, I'm just going to show you what they do, basically. I'm just going to close that since it doesn't work. Alright. So they take a media source. It's assuming that they are doing it with OBS. They do this. I'm going to find a video file real fast. Alright. Let's see. I'm just going to do the tvOS 18 video.
What's up everyone, Willie Apple here, and today we're going to be going over a couple of things that the Apple TV needs for tvOS 18. Now this is kind of a topic that nobody really talks about, but I...
OBS, which I'm pretty sure they don't. They probably use some sort of proprietary software, but yeah. Apple might have something else. Yeah, something like OBS. They just do something like that. It is possible to do streams in advance with like some sort of software. And also there's cloud live streaming nowadays. It just has to conform to a protocol called RTMP. So I think YouTube uses RTMPS, but I'm not sure, but RTMP is a protocol that you just got to conform to make any app that can do a live stream. Photometer on photos or similar. Yeah, we could get something like that inside of macOS or iOS in the Photos app. But yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna close some of these apps real fast. Close the calculator. I can close SF symbols because we're not gonna be looking at system icons. Yeah, show it on my stream for funniness. Okay, Discord. I'll open Discord back up. Alright. Alright, what is this? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah, I personally don't get it. Okay. But, yeah. Alright. Let's see. Any other leaks and rumors? We haven't gotten a whole lot this year, especially with macOS. Yeah, Soyjack's pointing meme. Okay. Alright. Freeform, a scenes feature will let users select specifics for navigation and sharing. Yeah, so when I saw this leak for the April Fool's video, basically what I did was look at the leaks and rumors and try to replicate them with video editing software. But, oh, something I do want is the volume mixer in iOS. Yeah, I'm going to bring my April Fool's video up where macOS had a leak build. Alright. Where is it? It's up here a bit. Here it is. But, I just gotta watch an ad real fast. And here we go. But personally, the calendar app I think needs to be redone. So I just found a calendar app clone for iOS, and they made it Mac Catalyst. Discord, check DM on Discord. I'm not gonna show everything on stream, but check README, iMac accent. I don't see the README. So this is basically to choose whatever color you want. See the colors. Yeah, that's not really I'm gonna download it and see what it is. Oop. It's not signed. Oh, one sec. Oh, this README document. Alright. I have no idea what this says. Quitter. Okay. iMac accent. Alright. So basically you could choose option 2 selected. Yeah, choose iMac and its color. I don't think it did anything. Yeah, it didn't really do anything, I don't think. Not sure what it does, but I can't read French, unfortunately. But yeah, hope we get a better calendar app. And speaking of the freeform thing, when I said I pressed Command Option right or something like that, I think that's what it was. I just cut the video and this went straight to clear the freeform board, went to a different freeform board. Oh, check another color. Okay. I'm not going to look at it right now, but I don't think we're going to get new accent colors. Okay. Oh, close settings, it was open, and open it again. Okay. Oh, it worked. It worked. Oh. Wait, how does this work? Alright. So, open settings. There it is. Okay. Yeah, how does this work? Is it like, what color was right there before? Alright. And oh, it works for terminal? So you can like choose whatever colors you want. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Alright. But yeah, it's freeform, we know. Yeah, this is a dead giveaway right here. System preferences. Like, like I managed to port this to macOS 14 with a GitHub project. It was kind of buggy. The GitHub project was pretty buggy. And I changed some of the icons in here as well. Like, I made desktop and widgets a category. But yeah. And changed the wallet and Apple Pay icon. I just made it a little bit more Apple-like, modern Apple-like. So that's basically what I did with the settings app. Call it system settings and then just made it system preferences. So that's basically what I did here. App library, I found an app that claims to replicate the app library. It didn't work here. So I just blamed it's an Apple beta. With Apple GPT here, I'm not sure what I thought of here. Like I thought it was going to be a menu bar app to compete with Copilot, and then photo editing, and then Safari, and then at the end I just rickrolled everyone. Here it is. But just because it was April Fool's, but I did look at the leaks to see what is coming, and I fooled a couple people. They're like, I actually believe this. Like, dang. It's pretty cool that I managed to fool a couple people. But yeah, I think that's everything that we're going to be getting with macOS and iOS 18, macOS 15, of course. But yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream right here. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, and especially Monday. Bye!